Hey everyone, I hope y'all have a good day. And the topic of the day is disabled women history is women history. And I'm gonna give y'all all the resources to people to follow this month and who are, disabled women who contribute to the disability movement. And yeah, you know, as you see my background, I am alone on my bed, so I don't feel like be on the desk today. So I'm back home, back in West Salem, on my spring break. So I'm supposed to come back within a few days, so I don't want to go back. But then I had to go back. But other than that, and my work, I'll probably be at work within a next 2 hours. So yeah, you know, you call that broke, you need to get a job. So I need some money in my bank account. I'm broke. Okay. Okay. Since it's Women History Month, okay, go back to the subject. So this is Women History Month. Women have been contributing to this every movement we could think of. The civil rights movement, LGBTQ plus, disabled community, etc. And for me, I'm typical focus on the Pacific area, which is disabled women history, and also maybe include Black disabled women as well, because I talk about intersectionality on my page, on my YouTube channel. So yeah, so I women been for a lot, especially in the United States of America, back like long time ago when pre pre USA. USA used to be part of the British and all this stuff, and core women came along, but at the time they had no rights. They had no rights. They be treated like crap because they did being women. And just women had no right back in the pre US, when before US became a country. So it's a baby women had no rights, and all they could do was bear children. That it, except men in this country, who are white men, particularly at that time. And of course, then my ancestors who be treated as damn seven court. I can't remember the damn constitution. Like that normal treat as subhuman. Actually, they don't treat a human being, so they treat as a property. So it's sad. So basically, women, basically indigenous women and Black women, have been treated like crap. For indigenous women, they getting raped, missing, murder, and all this stuff, and poor. Their land been took under, from, the US and shit like that. And while the Black women at the time, they had no fucking rights. Of course, they be treated as property or as slave, rape, kill, etc. I don't want to talk about that. It'll make me piss the fuck off. But anyway, yeah, basically women had no damn right back then. So yeah. Then, if I remember correctly, what I remember back in school and stuff, then US came to you know, the country, women did have no right then, blah blah, only men. Then of course after the Civil War, then Black men, get a right to vote and things like that. And I think like during around that time, I think women are starting to like, trying to demand for rights, things like that. I think like especially some up in north, like very industrial, up north, like some women getting jobs, things like that. And I think some of us try to get some rights and core, free, you know, um, women, trying to like fight for, the right, we right, all that stuff. And then after civil rights, then women had no rights still. But I think they're a little more now, as women kind of gradually try getting, in the, different area like nursing, be secretary, things like that. That kind of like women's central role, whatever, etc. A little bit gradual to more. Then of course, the intersectional part of it. I think racialized women, black women, Latin women, indigenous women were had to force to be at work. Cause I remember like a few days ago, I remember that I think I saw TikTok something that black women had to be forced to work despite wherever. Even though there's something that could be home on, but they forced to work. And I think it may be the same case with Latin women, indigenous women, probably the same case. And probably as well as Asian women. Probably the same case. Probably different but similar. And so while white women, of course they top of the food chain, the hierarchy in the women, portion, different sexuality. They did get out of the way, all that stuff. Then 1920, what a member it was. Lord, I forgot all the members, y'all. Just forgive me. I don't know if wait. I think it was 19. Was it 19 though? I can't remember. But I think when 19 they make a member to ensure that women have the right to vote. Yeah. But then during that time, in the early 1900s, women try, participate as men do, and just making sure we have a voice being heard, and at the same time, we did not get heard, things like that, and it's sad, but yeah. But even though I remember one time, like that women history, they were about to be so close, get like vote for all women. But then at the time, there's some racist women, basically, I ain't know say you probably know what I'm about to say, racist women, ableist women, homophobic, and all this shit going on. I don't know. So they're like, fuck you. We go cry on, And of course, like I said earlier, women are the face of the women movement. So it's like, yeah. And why people, especially women, especially who are marginalized, don't have the same right as white women do, all this shit. So, especially, and I forgot to mention about disabled women. Disabled women, they are more likely to be institutionalized and shit. If I live in them time, I'm black, I'm bisexual, and disabled, my ass probably be more likely to be an institution back then. But I wasn't. I'm in the present age, so I didn't have to go for all that people before me do. So, yeah. So, for disabled women, I think they get basic right, but I don't think they better be taken away or be institutionalized. So, yeah. Black women, they had to fight, Of course, they, as women, they're able to fight, but they had to deal with racism, Jim Crow law at the time, and other racialized groups, like Latin women, Asian women, and indigenous women. Still, even though they can't be able to vote, but still, they get treated as, due to Jim Crow, they might be F over. So, they had to continue to fight until 1960. During the civil rights movement. So that was screwed up. So yeah. And women came along the way. Now we got more rights than before, and now this certain right might be taken away due to abortion, and some politicians want to go back to the era when women had no fucking right. So, yeah, which is sad. Which is so sad. If I be honest, this is sad. So, it's just sad that such a privileged group, especially men, especially white men in particular, had to F thing up for everybody. Basically, ever since the Roe versus Wade situation happened, like last year, everything kind of going to chaos. And the people going to be more likely to be affected by it is the racialized women, black women, Latin women, Asian women, indigenous women, more likely to be harmed by this overturn of Roe versus Wade and stuff. Because if I remember the history, I think women of color are having sterilized against their will due to racism, so they don't reprocreate, more indigenous, black, Asian, and so I guess the government wanted us to produce black and brown babies because due to how best of this country is, it based on white supremacy. So it's a lie. It's a lie. And also, they might do same to disabled people, so still a lot against their will too. So basically, disabled women and men, but I think disabled women more likely get be more harmed because make sure we don't pass the gene. All this fuck shit. So it's like, it's messed up. So protect women from getting raped and all this stuff going on, and But then we gotta face sexual misogyny and misogyny for black women. It felt like the hatred of women is very strong in this country right now because basically you be on social media stuff, it's like men like, oh, I want a woman obey to me and all this stuff, and women like, nah. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some women, want to be mothers, want to be home mom and all that stuff, and I was kind of like opposed to that, but then now older, now it's that like women have a choice. They want to stay home, stay at home mom, or they want to go to work. But for me, I'm the feminist. I don't want to sit my ass home. Like maybe because I see my mama always work all the time growing up. I'm like, shoot, you supposed to go to work, bitch. Bitch, we got rights. You know what I'm saying? Now I remember I had an argument with one of my male classmates about we talk about women's rights and stuff, baby. I remember going in on him, man. And plus he was my crush at the time. I was going in like we supposed to have rights and then I don't want to stay at home. This stuff, baby. I guess I'm the feminist. But now I think due to my advocacy work, I think I'm a black disabled feminist. Oh shit, I forgot bisexual, cause my experience, or what they call it, black disabled queer feminist. No, I think what they call it, right? Yeah. So that me. So my experience gonna be different from everybody. So yeah. So it very we came a long way as women, and also support our women in Iraq. I think that the country during that situation going on with last year when Muslim woman was killed with showing some part of her hair, which is just fucking petty. That's a child ass shit to me. I'm like, so she died open for showing some part of her hair, and she died. She was like 22. She was 22, y'all, when she got killed. 22. Just because, showing part her hair, at least she following the fucking rule, damn it. Don't kill her because she saw part of her hair. Like, that just child is fucked up. I don't know nothing about Muslim culture, which I don't have no expertise on. But I know, like, some knowledge, some understanding about the Muslim culture. Like, you live, like, different attire for women, some, like, I think one, like, cover their whole body. One, like, a scarf, because I see Muslim women on my campus wear a scarf. I forgot what it's called. Cover their hair. You can see their face and stuff. I just can't remember what it's called. I just can't remember. They don't saw part of their hair, whatever. And so, even though I may not know the basics of Muslim culture and hell, my cousin is a Muslim, so Allah, what they call God. So even though I don't know nothing about Muslim culture, at least I know a little bit of understanding. And do some research a little bit if I get curious. I think I did some little research, but what happened to I don't want to mess her name up. I think I'm not gonna mess her name. Marsha? That was an M. I really gonna mess her name up. I hate that what happened to her, and I'm glad the women that country I know they're like, what in the beep is this? So she get cut over just showing part of her hair, and I agree, that's just petty shit right there. Who the fuck get killed because of showing part of their hair? Like, that's just childish ass shit. Now they try to cover it up, and let's say women that couldn't start protesting like hell. And to all the women and girls in that country, keep fighting, cause that is some bullshit, in my opinion. That's a childish shit. And other than that, keep fighting, ladies. I know shit is hard over there. How strong the religion is like that over there. Keep going, y'all. Keep going. Cause that's an injustice BS like that. Protect women and girls. Protect them at all costs. I hope Allah protect them. So, yeah, just keep fighting for our rights. And also fight for our trans women and them, because they under attack as well in this country, especially U.S. Over 100 anti-trans laws. This is sad, like. And sadly, there's some politicians, especially in the South and some part of the North, want to, take away in the West, want to take away trans rights. It's sad, man. Like, I hope they be okay. Cause I know right now, like, they feel getting scared, and all they want is like to be accepted. That it. They want to be accepted. Trans women are women. Period. And trans women, all girls and women. They're not just gonna take away your womanhood. They just want to live their fucking life. That fucking it. And I wish LGBTQ plus community could support them more, but of course they cisgenderism and all this shit going on, and transphobia. So it's kind of a bit high in this country right now. And the one might be talking the most is black trans people and black and brown trans people, especially women in particular. That's sad, man. So out there trying to learn my LGBTQ plus community history like that. I'm there learning, but hell, I'm there new to the LGBTQ community. I got a long way to go, but I'm gonna do what I can. I know I ain't perfect, which I'm fucking not. I'm there learning, and I know right now I probably don't have no money because everything going up. retail prices going up. Then I gotta pay off the school shit. It's a lot. They gotta pay off your prescription. It's a lot. So yeah. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say all the women has to, support me throughout my life. One, especially my mama. My mama, you always had to listen to her. She got wisdom. You know, she kind of inspired me. Be the woman I am. She kind of, you know, always speak her mind, how she feel, and she always do some research and always is knowledgeable and some. She look it up things, some things she don't understand, and I think I might have got it from her. Growing up and stuff like that. So I thank my mom. Um, Create me and create, maybe the woman I am today. And Alice Warren, she was the first. She Asian disabled women, disabled woman, and her podcast is Disability Visibility Podcast, if I said it correctly. And she was the first one that learned about disability rights. And I want to thank her for getting me exposed to the disability community. Because at the time, back in like 2015, 2016, and 2017, I don't know shit about disability rights. And one for Alice Warren, I thank her for that. I really thank her. And so much. Then Moraka Owai. I always mess their last name up. I keep messing up. She's a black autistic woman. She, inspired me. Anita Carmen. And that woman being arrested so many times throughout her life for fighting for disabled rights. She's a member of, I think, disabled bus. I forgot what it called. Oh, Disabled in Action. That was it called. Disabled in Action for many years, and she had been arrested over like 100 times. She's a bad bitch. Okay, you get arrested over 100 times though. That is just wild. And just I'm thinking what other women had kind of inspired me to be who I am today. And I'm trying to figure who else. And Jen White Johnson, she talked about her art about for her son, she had mentioned me like, she kind of inspired me to live, she, create art food, create art to talk about disability rights and stuff. I wish I could create art like that, but I ain't good at it. I think of who else. I think it was Felissa Thompson, and she a woman from disabled woman from South Carolina. Dang, I haven't seen her in a while though, but she do great work. And I figure what else? Other people in the community. And so, oh yeah, Marsha Johnson. And I learned about her like a few years ago. She is a black trans woman who started a LGBTQ plus community, who kind of started out from Stonewall, and Marsha P. Johnson, is a black trans woman. At the time, trans people had been left out of the LGBTQ plus spaces and stuff, and so they create, spaces, and housing for trans youth and all this stuff, and keep fighting, for, fight for LGBTQ rights and also trans rights as well. Be visible, be confident, being proud to be trans and all this stuff. So she's very inspiring. Also found out she have a disability. So I thought that was really cool. Baby, we everywhere. Today people are everywhere. Um oh yeah, Michelle Obama. I love Michelle Obama. She was my first black first lady. I like, yes, I love her. I love her. You know, Michelle Obama. PLP, hold it down. She don't have a disability though, but you know, she very inspiring. Um, to all the women in the disability right movement and civil rights movement, and I thank y'all that made me who I am today, and how develop my own identity, learn about intersectionality, disability, race, gender, sexual orientation, things like that. I thank y'all, and having a voice. I thank y'all what I believe in today. So I thank y'all so much. And hopefully everyone have a good day and keep fighting for our rights as women, because right now our rights be threatened right now because this is ridiculous. We ain't going back at 1800. We're in the future, baby. We new women, baby. Period. We are feminists, baby. Okay? We're gonna fight for our rights, baby. Period. No more taking our rights. We have to find a way to protect them. Cause baby, it seems like everybody might be threatened this year. Not just women. Black and brown people, Muslim and other religious group, disabled people, and etc. Our rights being threatened because people in power in Congress. I think from now on, what I learned from my philosophy instructor from my community college, you gotta do your research on them people. You don't, then they gonna do this. Now again, now always do your research on people. I ain't been doing that lately, but I think from now on, we gotta put the right people in office. If don't, this shit will happen. We gotta protect our right and protect each other. So happy Women History Month and have a good day, y'all. Bye.